The boxing world is buzzing after boxing legend Roy Jones Jr. shared his thoughts on a potential showdown between Shakur Stevenson and Devin Haney, and he didn't hold back. Jones made it crystal clear that if this blockbuster fight happens, there should be no catchweight, no excuses, and no special conditions. According to the Hall of Famer, elite fighters prove greatness by facing each other under fair championship conditions. Jones believes that if Shakur truly wants to silence every critic and cement his legacy, he should fight Haney at his absolute best. That statement has immediately sparked heated debate among boxing fans, with many wondering whether this dream matchup is finally getting closer. Roy Jones Jr. explained that boxing history remembers champions who challenged the very best without trying to gain an advantage outside the ring. He pointed to the greatest fighters of previous generations, who stepped into the ring confident enough to compete at the official weight limit rather than negotiating catchweights. In Jones' view, if Shakur Stevenson believes he is the superior boxer, then there should be no reason to ask Devin Haney to meet him at a lower weight. Instead, Jones insists that both fighters should enter the ring in peak condition and allow their skills alone to determine the winner. The conversation comes at an interesting time in both fighters' careers. Shakur Stevenson continues to be praised as one of boxing's most technically gifted defensive fighters. His speed, timing, ring IQ, and ability to avoid punches have made him one of the toughest opponents in the sport. Despite criticism from some fans who want more knockouts and action, Stevenson remains undefeated and continues to collect victories against world-class opposition. Every fight adds another chapter to his growing legacy, and many believe he has the talent to dominate multiple weight divisions. On the other side stands Devin Haney, another undefeated champion known for discipline, exceptional jab, defensive responsibility, and championship mentality. Haney has consistently taken on difficult challenges throughout his career and has proven that he belongs among boxing's elite. Although fans often debate who has the better skill set between Haney and Stevenson, there's no denying that both men represent the new generation of American boxing. A fight between them has been discussed for years, but negotiations, weight classes, and promotional issues have kept it from becoming reality. Roy Jones Jr. believes boxing doesn't need more negotiations over catchweights when two elite fighters are capable of making the same division. Instead, he argues that fans deserve to see the best version of both competitors. According to Jones, victories become more meaningful when there are no questions afterward. If Shakur defeats Haney at full strength, nobody could claim Haney was weakened by weight restrictions. Likewise, if Haney wins, his victory would carry even greater respect because it would come against one of boxing's smartest technicians without any built-in advantages. Fans immediately reacted to Jones' comments across social media. Some agreed completely, saying catchweights often create unnecessary controversy after major fights. Others argued that modern boxing is different, with business negotiations playing a larger role than ever before. Still, the overwhelming reaction was excitement that respected legends like Roy Jones Jr. are publicly encouraging the biggest fights instead of protecting fighters from risky matchups. Many supporters believe statements like these increase pressure on promoters to make elite fights happen. From a stylistic standpoint, Stevenson vs. Haney is one of the most fascinating matchups in boxing. Shakur's defensive movement and counterpunching would clash against Haney's educated jab, footwork, and patience. Neither man is known for reckless aggression, meaning the contest would likely become a high-level chess match where every punch, feint, and defensive adjustment matters. Boxing purists would likely appreciate every technical exchange, while casual fans might simply enjoy watching two undefeated champions trying to solve each other's style. Roy Jones Jr. also emphasized that greatness isn't built by searching for the easiest route. Throughout his own legendary career, Jones consistently challenged himself against elite competition. That experience gives extra weight to his opinion. He understands exactly what separates good champions from unforgettable legends. For Jones, taking away every possible excuse is part of building a Hall of Fame legacy. If Shakur Stevenson truly wants to prove he is the best fighter of his generation, defeating Devin Haney under standard championship conditions would be one of the strongest statements he could make. There is also the legacy factor. Boxing fans remember the biggest rivalries because they answered difficult questions. Could one champion beat another without controversy? Who is truly the better fighter? Those answers only come when both athletes enter the ring on equal terms. Jones believes a catchweight would only create debate after the fight, while a contest at the natural weight would leave little room for excuses. That's exactly what fans want, a clear winner determined by skill, preparation, and heart. The business side of boxing remains the biggest obstacle. Promoters, broadcasters, purse splits, mandatory challengers, and championship politics all influence whether major fights happen. Even when both fighters publicly express interest, negotiations can take months or even years. However, comments from respected figures like Roy Jones Jr. often help shape public opinion and keep pressure on everyone involved. The louder fans demand this fight, the harder it becomes to ignore. As speculation continues, one thing is certain: a fight between Shakur Stevenson and Devin Haney would instantly become one of the biggest events in boxing. It would feature two undefeated stars, elite technical skills, world championship stakes, and endless debate over who truly belongs at the top of the sport. Roy Jones Jr. has now added another layer to that discussion by making his position perfectly clear.